players from
Vikapu.
I'm Arnold Mugabo, 18 years old.
Garang Alak, I'm 18 years old.
I'm Asad Ahmed, I'm 15 years old.
I'm Alan Ritu, I'm 16 years old.
Ndagwa, I'm 18 years old.
I'm Timothy Mathenge, I'm 17 years old.
The group is called Vikapu because in basketball, you're scoring on the basket, and the Kiswahili equivalent of basket is Vikapu. So we get buckets here, you know. We like to think of ourselves as a diverse group, yeah. So we are catering for the guys at home, you know, mashinani, and the guys, you know, who understand both languages, yeah.
Basketball has always been my love. I was born very athletic and I wanted to harness this into something that can take me far in life.
I've always just grown up loving the game, you know. It's always been there for me because growing up, there's always been a ball to play with. Most guys would go for football, but then just never been my thing. Like, I've always found it more easier to handle the ball with my hand. I can do much more than with my legs.
It's really always been there for me. And I used to play football, but I got more into basketball at around 6 years old. So yeah, and I've stuck with it.
Started to take my mind off things because, you know, Kenyan parents always like, go to school, read, it's all about the grades. But I found basketball as a solution to get my mind off books and just to relax.
I play basketball because it's an enjoyable game. It's a disciplined game. The basketball has so many rules and it's so disciplined. So I picked basketball over soccer because also it's one of my stress relievers. The everyday stress, you just go play it in the court and I'm good.
From when I was young, I always enjoyed watching basketball videos and also wanted to be affiliated to the sport. So as I got older, I wanted to train, and that's how I got here.
I was raised in the States. I was actually born there, so most of my friends got me hooked to basketball. And when I came to Kenya, I actually think no one knew how to play basketball. So, you know, seeing like this group is actually could be an inspiration. So that's why I chose basketball.
Vikapu as an organization has been there for a while. The organization's name is Sports Connect Africa, yeah? Headed by our organizer, Cynthia Mumbo. But Vikapu as a team, we decided to make it a team around last year, April. We saw that we have a lot of talent on our roster. We decided to try our chances in the tournaments around. As far as it can take us, honestly, because, you know, with basketball, sometimes a couple of guys just gather around, take a ball and have some fun. But when you're playing organized basketball, there's a bigger goal ahead, yeah? So as per now, our goal is build our roster more, train our players to be better, so we can have a fighting chance in the league. I wish, but no, our captain isn't present today. He's on an injury.
It's very difficult to balance basketball, books, your social life, but it's just about finding the right balance and managing your time.
Yeah, basketball is a really big part of my life. My life really revolves around the game, but you have to find the balance, like you said, with your social life and education and everything. It feels very empty because like it's a very big part of our lives and everything.
If basketball wasn't a thing, I think we'll be the ones to create it. Because honestly, I don't think I can live without this sport. It's really fun. It's really enjoyable. It's just good. It's just good for us. We really grow so much while we're playing it.
We don't consider ourselves as stars or anything. We just do everything to help each other improve as a team. We don't take one as a star because it wouldn't be good for the team as teamwork if we depend on one person. So we just work hard and improve everyone as a team.
There are lots of problems actually. One of them is that sometimes not all players are able to be present because of school and all that. And you see, Vikapu Elite is it's a camp, yeah. First and foremost, it's a camp, but then we made the team as our own from our own initiative. So now it depends on the players if they are willing to avail themselves to show up for practice and training, because there can be days when guys just don't want to show up clean, and there'll be days when the facilities aren't available. But otherwise, you know, all of us have the love for the game, so we try to make sure that we show up as much as possible, so we can, you know, dominate in the chances we get to play.
Obviously, parents support you playing sports because it keeps you off the streets. There's bad stuff out there, like there's drugs you could resort to, so bad things. But basketball keeps your mind on one thing, and I think that's very good.
My parents support me as long as I keep my grades up and everything. First and foremost, they worry about grades, but I focus on basketball and I see what happens after that.
It's really important for your parents to support you, because without your parents' support, you can make it. So your parents have to support you, and you also have to do better. As we said earlier, basketball is all about balance. You have to balance your grades, your schoolwork, and everything will fall in place.
I'm so sure the main reason my parents support me is to get me out of the house. Because if it wasn't for basketball, I'd be inside the house every day, just on the TV, the phone, laptop, everything. So the main reason why I think I'm supported is to get out of the house and do something constructive. Mine wasn't really that major, but it was an ankle injury. It swells and it makes it so difficult for one to play. So you just have to sit out for some few weeks, which is sad and annoying because you just want to get out on the court and do something.
Yeah, mine happened last year. I injured my hip on the court. I had to stay out of court for some weeks. I had difficulty walking, but after a while it became better and I came back.
Being my beautiful height, I've been plagued with recurring knee injuries. That's unfortunate, but I don't let it keep me down, and I just keep moving forward.
I can't say I'm as tall as a garang, but I also have some growing pains, a couple of them. So you see, this left knee of mine, it has a lot of problems. You know, I'm 18 years old, but sometimes I feel as if I'm walking around in a 60-year-old's body. Yeah? My knees, my God. I've sprained my knees a couple of times. It's put me on the bench for a couple of weeks. And those are the times when the team needs you the most, and you just feel like a bum for wasting yourself like that. Especially the age we are in right now and having finished high school, there's so much influence. Guys will be like, hey, Arnold, we're out tonight. Oh, Arnold, what we're doing. And the only way you can get good at something is through sacrifice. So there are times you just have to say, I can't make you guy, I'm on the court, I'm grinding, yeah. It might not get you as popular or as many friends as you would like, but at the end of the day, you're getting your work done in the court. And like coach tells us, yeah, you always try to add value to yourself, you know, because you market yourself. Everyone has a net worth. Add your net worth through making 5 extra shots a day.
It doesn't really affect me. I just try to focus on basketball. My friends also play with me, so it's not too difficult for me.
I'm still in school, and while in school, I don't think I'm influenced. I think I influence others. Because when the bell for 4 rings, the basketball team for school, just see them running out of class to go to the dorm, change the quickest time ever to be in the court fast. So that influences other guys who are also in sports to do the same thing. So by the end of the day or the week, see, you're not the only one who's rushing out of class to go to the court, to go to the field. So basketball has changed my life and changed my friend's life in that way.
The basketball rules, the basketball ethics, when you integrate them with your day-to-day life, it really helps you to be decisive on your choices and to know what you want to do and not to be swayed by other people to do things.
I usually believe that peer pressure has 2 sides, so I usually pick on the positive peer pressure. Actually, it's positive peer pressure that enabled me to start playing basketball, because when I was in high school, a friend of mine just came to me when I was in Form 1, like, it's 4, let's go to the court, let's play. If it wasn't for that friend of mine, I wouldn't be playing basketball today.
I wish, Sakib. You know, we're trying to grow a fan base every day, you know, regardless of the gender. But no, not really. You see, when you're in the game, when you're in the court, the only thing that matters at the moment is winning. It doesn't, regardless who is there. It could be your mom, it could be your girlfriend, it could be whoever. At the court, the only thing that matters at the time is playing your role to ensure that you can win. Because you don't want to be that guy who misses out an essential pass just because you're like, this so and so is here. You understand? So yeah, I don't think that I can say that girls affect me that much while I'm on court.
I learn a lot from social media, like in terms of basketball. There's a lot of basketball like pages and channels out there that I use to learn and stuff. But usually on the court, it doesn't affect me in any negative way really. I like to focus on basketball and yeah.
Sakib, let me tell you, have you ever seen someone do a double behind the back, someone falls over there? The whole crowd is going crazy. He pulls up a shot, James Harden, walks down, he points to you as he's walking away. What are you going to do? Huh? Bro, the whole crowd is going crazy over there. The benches are wilding up, my guy. What are you going to do? Football, there's nothing like that happens, man. The only thing, only one celebration. You can concur with me over here. It's always, oh, Sindio. Bro, in basketball, go watch overtime videos. This guy is Zion Williamson dunking on homies over here. Bro, the whole crowd goes crazy. Nothing like that happens in football. Am I wrong?
You spoke in my mind.
Exactly.